All right. Welcome back. Welcome back for the second half here. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Leave us comments on Facebook Live and YouTube. The Browns get the ball to begin the second half. I'm waiting on my guy Corey Boyd to get back here so he can help me with the color commentary on this game. We got first down now for Mayfield from the 25. He hands off to Chubb. Chubb gets a nice 2-yard gain there. You'd like to see more push from this Browns offensive line, but you would expect that to come on at some point. Just a sec here. All right. So that'll be second down and 7 now for Baker Mayfield and the Browns offense from their own 28-yard line. Mayfield takes a snap. He's looking deep middle. He's got a man, and it's going to be a big-time first down catch to Rashard Higgins out to the 48-yard line of the Browns. That'll be a big first down, a good way to start this thing off for the second half here for Baker Mayfield after throwing 3 first-half interceptions. An interesting stat before the game, before the second half kicked off here that I heard on the broadcast was the Browns have led the NFL in turnover margin coming into this game at +4. But today, -3 at this point. So it's first down now from the Browns 47. Mayfield under center. Chubb in the backfield with a fullback. Hand to Chubb on the right side. Chubb's looking around. He's got 3 Texans in the area, and he goes down for about a 1-yard loss. That'll bring up second down now and long from about the Browns' 47-yard line. Try to look on Facebook and YouTube. Give us a like and a share. Second down and 11 now for the Browns as we're 2 minutes into the second half. Mayfield in the shotgun with Chubb to his left, 2 receivers left, 1 right. He takes a snap. He's looking around. He has time. Dumps down to Chubb over the middle, who's got a couple of blockers, and he'll pick up about 8 yards to set up a 3rd down and 4 situation from the across midfield now from the Houston 47-yard line. Again, if you guys just joined us, I'll have my guy Corey Boyd here back in just a sec as he steps in right now. Here he comes. 3rd and 3 now for the Browns. As they get across midfield, Mayfield comes out with a couple strikes, finds a big one to Higgins over the middle. That was about a 30-yard gain, about 20-yard gain. And now it's going to be 3rd and 3 again. And the Browns 0 for 3 on 3rd down up to this point. Mayfield takes a snap from shotgun by himself in the backfield. It's to Njoku, and he breaks the tackle, picks up the first down.
Thank you for holding it down while I was out on a little halftime run. I keep forgetting that
my phone is dead, so I cannot get Facebook up here. If you could give a hand with that, that would be greatly appreciated.
You can use that, and I will watch YouTube.
Let's get back to the page. So I was just talking about a stat they mentioned before the half started, and that was the Browns have been one of the best teams in the turnover margin area coming into this game.
Oh, wow.
First down now from the Houston 42-yard line. Mayfield dumps it down
Duke
to
Johnson.
Duke Johnson.
Go Duke.
He's got
Rumble.
space. He crosses the 30, gets to the 20. There's a flag on the play. Duke Johnson up in Tyrann Mathieu' face, helmet to helmet. Things are getting chippy. There's a flag down. That was a big play by Duke Johnson of about 22 yards, but here comes the penalty. Holding on Higgins on the offense. So bring it back. Every time you get a nice play, it has to come back. Laura BP says, "What did I do to Corey?"
Huh?
She said, "What did I do to Corey?" They were wondering where you went.
Oh.
Well, he's back. You can see.
Back.
Jerry Morella says, "We need a turnovers bad." Yes, yes. Thank you guys for tuning in on Facebook Live and YouTube. Make sure you give us a like, a share, a comment. Aiden Garrido says Texans all day. Okay. Yes, the Texans dominating right now, 23-0. But the Browns come out here in the second half, getting the ball first. They're on a 4-minute drive right now. Mayfield takes the 1st and 13 snap. It's a screen to Chubb, and he's got space across the 40 to the 30. Trying to make man miss across the 25, down to the 20-yard line of the Texans to set up a huge first down from the red zone now for the Browns.
Looks like we got a good drive. I missed a couple of plays. The great play that I seen got called back due to holding. Get the screen game going. Get some easy passes for Baker after the rough first half that he had. Looks like a good first drive so far. Hopefully they can cap it off for the touchdown.
Pat Fisher said that holding call was 5 yards. That's why it was 1st and 13. But now a first down for the Browns, and the best drive of the day so far here. But I feel like we've seen this. It's weird. It's just 1 or 2 plays away from being several big drives today. So this one's a good one. We got 6 plays, 30 yards, almost 5 minutes now counting, and it looks like the Browns will now have to take a timeout. Bad clock management there.
Yes.
The play clock ran down.
Especially coming out of halftime.
Yeah, and you're down 23. That timeout could be very useful later in this game because now you're going to be climbing an uphill battle this entire second half.
We got Aiden or Adon. Hopefully I got that right. He says Texans all day, Texans.
Yes.
And then we have a Let's Go Steelers in here. So I don't know if the Steelers are now on TV.
Hey, this is Fan Chat Nation. It don't matter what you're a fan of. We want you here.
Are the Steelers on TV today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
hey, all right, Reggie.
And it depends on where you live, too, because not every game is on everywhere. Obviously, the primetime games are everywhere, but
right.
We're not doing a Steelers game today, but feel free to go ahead and sit here and watch the division.
So hopefully you like it and give us a subscribe if you would like. Steeler fans are loving this because we are getting a royal beatdown right now. But, hey, and Reggie said no, they're not on TV. I know they're playing Denver right now. I'm not sure of the score. I haven't seen it. No, they're not playing Denver. No, Denver.
It's a primetime game Sunday night is what he
That's
said.
right. They're playing the Chargers tonight.
Okay. Thanks for that update,
So they
Reggie.
will be on. Thank you, Reggie. I appreciate that. They're playing the Chargers. Denver's playing Cincinnati. That's where I got that wrong. Denver's playing Cincinnati. Sorry about that. But thank you, Reggie, for that.
Yes, we're in a commercial break right now, and the Browns will come back with for the 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line of the Houston Texans. So good opportunity here for the Browns, even though they just wasted a timeout due to some poor clock management. If you guys are on Facebook Live, make sure you give it a like and a share. We'd appreciate that. It really helps us out when we get the likes and shares. If you're on YouTube too, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. We're bringing you streams every week, every Sunday. It's action-packed here at Fan Chat Nation and everything Browns Nation. We've got Cowboys, Buckeyes. We've got LeBron James in the mix. We've got video games, wrestling. We've got everything. Beer. We talk about beer. We have a fan beer show. So if you guys want to check out other cool fan shows like this one, subscribe on Fan Chat Nation. We'd appreciate you. I need to get us some shares out here on Facebook real quick while we're in the commercial break. Earl Anderson says Browns fans have faith. It's a little bit tough to have faith down 23-0 with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, but you could get a score here, and then all of a sudden you're looking at a 2-possession game. So
a touchdown is mandatory here.
You got to score a touchdown.
You got to score a touchdown. I don't want a stupid field goal. Touchdown is mandatory.
Stephen Neville said they're going to take a beat down today, too, talking about the Steelers. Well, we'll see.
No Melvin Gordon tonight for the Chargers. That's huge. Melvin Gordon is out tonight.
Yes, that is a huge injury for them. That guy has been a beast. So Steelers have a good chance. They have a great offense, but you got to like what the Chargers are doing. Phillip Rivers is playing lights out this season. That'll be a great matchup of a couple legendary quarterbacks. Here we go. 1st and 10 now from the Houston 21. Mayfield looking to the end zone. He's got his man, and that's going to be out of bounds. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Big-time pass there from your gunslinging quarterback. Again, we said it earlier. That's the type of throw that could get picked, or that's the type of throw that could be big, and you just saw a big one there. He's a gunslinger. He takes chances. You're going to have turnovers with a quarterback like that, but you're also going to have some great plays like this one. Look at the anticipation in between the two defenders. Up the right seam, and he's out of bounds at the 2. It's 1st and goal now. Mayfield comes out in the shotgun. Chubb to his left. Hands to Chubb. Chubb has a crease, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Nick Chubb.
I like the way they spread it out to give Chubb more room to run there. Beautiful play. Easy touchdown for Nick Chubb. Great drive for Cleveland there. You had to get points on that drive. Yes. 23-6 Cleveland.
A necessity there. If you didn't come out and get a touchdown on this drive to open up this half and try to steal back that momentum, you're really going to be looking, your odds just decrease the more you go on without scoring. So now that was a great drive, 9 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes, 21 off the clock. Pending the extra point here, it'll be 23-7. Houston up. And the Browns can come out here and maybe recapture some momentum in the second half. Like I said before, with a quarterback like this, yeah, he might throw some picks, but he doesn't have those limitations as some of these other young quarterbacks. So he could definitely still get you back in the game quick with big-time passes down the field, strikes like you saw on that drive. And that drive took 5 minutes, but had they been in like a hurry-up mode, I'm sure he could have gunsling all the way down the field. So even though you're down 23-0, like I said before in the first half, it happened early. Now all of a sudden it's a 2-possession game, and you got a little bit of momentum. Now can you carry it over to your defense, and then can you continue it when you get the ball back on offense? Will be the question.
I see your question, Reggie. We'll get to that if we get a commercial break here. We'll get to that question about the Buckeyes and the playoffs. Shirazi says, there it is. Glad they at least got one. Zanzi says he's not Brett Favre. Stop it. So Zanzi is not a Baker Mayfield fan. I can see it already.
He doesn't have to be Brett Favre.
He's a bust. I don't think anybody said he was a Brett Favre. Where did that come from?
Maybe someone in a comment before might have made a comparison, but I guess he's saying because I'm saying that Baker Mayfield has a gunslinger mentality. That means that he's Brett Favre.
That doesn't mean he's Brett Favre. It just means he's a gunslinger. That's his mentality. He's not conservative.
Deshaun Watson is a gunslinger.
No, I don't hear anybody say about Brett Favre. He's just a gunslinger. That's what he is. As you can
Sounds
see.
like you want to compare him to Brett Favre there, Zanzi. He says gunslinger BS. Okay, so there you go, assuming that gunslinger means Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen Brett Favre throw interceptions like that, too.
Aaron Rodgers is a gunslinger.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a hater. He said bust field.
Yeah, he's just a Baker hater.
So have fun with that. Continue to hate. I hope you love it. Let me know where you're watching from. Where are you hating from? Let us know.
Let us know why you don't like Baker Mayfield, too. I would like to know why.
We need some concrete facts here. Otherwise, just get out of here with all that because you don't know what you're talking about. First down now from the Houston 25. Watson under center. Hands it off right to Lamar Miller.
And, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Little wiggle, little cut. Picks up 3. Second down and 7 coming up.
Reggie Holmes says Baker is a winner. Second and 7 here.
Again, I think people forget he's a rookie. I mean, people have these expectations so high for him right now. I mean, that's going to come being the first pick, but
yeah, that's going to. It comes with expectations. Comes with being the first pick of the draft.
Second 7 now. Watson in the shotgun takes a snap. There's pressure. He looks left, and it's incomplete.
Here comes a flag.
I think it's within the 5-yard mark, so I think he's all right there. You're allowed to be physical within that first 5 yards.
I'm starting to notice T.J. Carey is starting to defend the Brown. They're starting to defend the number 1 receiver. I'm starting to notice the past couple of games.
Hopkins trying to make the argument that he was beyond 5 yards, but clearly he was only about 3 yards deep on that one, and that's a great job by the defender there, recognizing that and taking advantage of his opportunity to be physical, knowing they can't call the pass interference within 5 yards.
Did Denzel Ward get hurt?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Somebody let us know because he's not on the field.
If you guys have updates for us that we missed, let us know. We're not really
listening. Here comes the pressure.
Third and 7. Watson takes off on his own, and he'll easily pick up the first down, but there is a penalty down. This could come back. This is usually in the area of a holding penalty. It came in late. We'll see what the call is here. After Watson converts on 3rd and 7 with a nice scramble up to the left side. Holding on the defense, so this will be declined. It's added to the end of the play. Wow. So the defensive hold will be added on top of Watson's first down carry. So that's going to set up the Texans with some great field position and a first down from right around the midfield mark. It's just so hard to contain a guy like DeAndre Hopkins. Carey, the man that actually was the one that helped break up the play before that, is the one with the hold on this one. So first down now for the Texans from their own 41. Watson in the shotgun. Miller to his left, takes a snap, play fake. He's got pressure coming, and he gets smacked and goes down.
Goes down. Buddy Calhoun with the corner blitz.
Woo.
He came from the corner blitz, a delayed blitz at that. Buddy Calhoun with the blitz on Deshaun Watson. What a hit. That's what you have to do to stop somebody like Deshaun Watson, who is mobile, who is shifty, who can get out of sacks.
Yes, you see it's hard to bring him down.
But it doesn't matter.
Another
defensive holding on carry.
Again.
So all of that for naught.
Wow.
He is having big problems with DeAndre Hopkins.
He looks like
and that looked like a phantom hold to me.
He looks like your guy from Ohio State, Arnett, right? David Arnett.
Yeah, and I don't think nobody's that bad.
He just reminded me of that because that's back-to-back bad plays on the drive. So Brandon Hassett updates us on Facebook Live, says a concussion for Ward, and he's out. So that's not good at all.
Thank you for letting
us know that. And it's a pitch out to the left side of Lamar Miller. He's got a 10-yard run on 1st and 10 to pick up what looks like another first down.
And Clyde just came on YouTube and said that Ward is with a concussion, as we cannot hear the game.
Clyde.
We can't hear the game very well, so thank you for that.
And then another injury update here. Jonathan Joseph is out for the Texans, and linebacker Brandon Scarlett is out as well with a leg injury. So a couple guys going out here on both teams. Both defensive backs are out, Jonathan Joseph and Denzel Ward. But now it's a 2nd down and 1 from the Browns 45. Watson in the shotgun. Takes a snap, hands to Miller. Miller gets a wiggle, finds a crease, picks up a first down, and it'll be first down now from the Browns' 41-yard line.
And this is what, as a Browns fan, this is what you didn't need. You didn't need the Texans to answer a touchdown with a touchdown or answer with a long drive, taking time off the clock. As a Texans fan, this is exactly what you just wanted to see. Status quo, go right down the field as you've been doing the entire game, getting a scoring position.
Real quick, I'll come to this comment over here, but it's first down now from the 41 of the Browns for the Texans. Watson in the shotgun. He's got a man to his left and right. Takes a snap. It's a handoff to the left. Lamar Miller picks up a yard. 2nd down and 9 now.
Yes, Shirazi, penalties are killing Cleveland on YouTube.
I see Anthony with the quick update for us from the Ravens. Lamar Jackson out of the game with a concussion. So what are they doing now? RG3? Brandon Hassett says, my son's watching with me. Can you give Landon a shout-out? Yes, Landon, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. How old is Landon? Let us know. Does Landon have his own Facebook? Tell Landon to subscribe. We appreciate you.
Here comes the blitz.
Shotgun
he
snap
read the
on
blitz
2nd down and
perfectly
9.
on there. Please tackle him.
And, yeah, I'm seeing some weak tackling here today.
Weak of being nice.
It's
pretty pathetic.
Even the sack that you saw there on Watson, he barely got him to the ground. So Watson nearly got out of that, threw the ball away. So we're kind of seeing some weak efforts here today from this Browns defense. Maybe Greg Williams taking over the head coaching position took away from the defense a little bit. Is that possible?
Could be possible.
Because now you got a lot more responsibility.
But I've been hearing that they're having their best practices with him as head coach.
Well, you're not ready for a guy like Watson. This guy's unbelievable. 3rd and 3 now from the Browns 35. Takes a snap, looks left, and carries on the coverage, looking for another flag as Hopkins, but he doesn't get it, so it'll be incomplete. Right. 4th and 3, so the Browns defense does their job. Now Houston has in a kind of, again, in no man's land.
I think they're going to go.
They're in that no man land area. It's a 52-yard field goal from here. Or do you go ahead and just go for it from the Browns 35? I mean, it's 4th and 3.
I think they're going to go.
I think they might try the field goal. 52 yards is not that bad. You should expect.
Are they going? Are they down?
You should expect your NFL kicker.
Fairburn.
Yes, your NFL.
He's good too. He's really good.
You expect your NFL kicker to be able to hit from 52 yards.
Not now.
At this point in the game, too, with the Browns just scoring, the Texans don't want to do anything to lose that momentum. Kick is up, and it's good,
man,
right down the middle.
Piper.
So that'll be 26-7 to now put the Texans back up by 3 possessions with a 19-point lead.
I wanted to get to Reggie Holmes' question. He said, how do you guys feel about the Buckeyes not making the college football playoffs? I'm not shocked. Not at all. I wasn't angry. I mean, once we got blew out by Purdue, I knew it was pretty much that was it.
Real quick, Landon's 1.5.
All right. No YouTube for him.
A young Browns fan. Get him on YouTube now, on Facebook. Get him while they're young.
As soon as they lost to Purdue, I knew pretty much it wasn't in their destiny. They had to kill Northwestern to have a shot. And when you looked at the rankings, Georgia looking to Alabama, they were still ahead of Ohio State. So that win in Northwestern meant nothing to the committee. So I'm not shocked at all. Purdue and Maryland pretty much was a wrap for Ohio State. Those two, that win to Maryland, which was basically one of the worst wins, and that loss to Purdue, I wasn't shocked at all.
I thought they still might have had a chance to get in because I thought they might want to see what Dwayne Haskins can do. He's probably going to win that Heisman. Would you agree with that?
I hope he wins the Heisman, but I think they love
Tua. But you don't think that last game kind of messed him up with the injuries?
It should.
And
but
Hurts came in and went right down the field on him.
It should, but their love for Alabama, man.
I thought they might have given the Buckeyes a little bit of a break because also they're doing this with the suspension that happened early in the season. They lost Nick Bosa. So you would think that them overcoming all that and still being in a position to make the playoffs might have done it, but it wasn't enough. So just a little Ohio State talk there. We are in Columbus right now, and we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet on YouTube, make sure you do that there. And turn on your notifications on Facebook Live. We'd appreciate that too. We're here every Sunday. We're talking Browns every week. We're not going anywhere. I'm doing this till I'm dead. So you guys might as well just go ahead and jump on board so we can grow old together.
Let's go.
I want to see your names every week.
And right now I'm sharing if you wonder why I'm looking.
Yes, we're both sharing right now. We're both just down on our phones.
I'm sharing to all my Cleveland groups. So if you see my name pop up,
yes, as
come on and jump in
the commercial break right now after the Houston Texans hit the field goal to go up 26-7 and push it back up to 3 possessions with just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter now. 19-point lead for the Texans. And the Browns need another touchdown here.
And if you're watching on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe. We really appreciate that as we get back to the game.
Yes, yes. 5:26 to go. Here comes the kickoff from Houston, left to right. And Peppers will let it sail over his head into the end zone. Touchback. Browns will start it out. First down from the 25. And are you expecting a heavy dose of Chubb here, or you want to see some more quick up tempo? Because I think you got to get down and get points now. You can't go into the fourth quarter being down 3 possessions. You got to get it to at least 2 possessions starting off this fourth quarter, in my mind.
Listen.
Look at Mayfield, how he's turned it around by halves.
Let's go.
5 out of 13, 46 yards, 3 picks in the first half, 6 for 6, 81 yards on that last drive.
We ain't got time to be running.
Mayfield under center, hands to Chubb from the 25.
That was a waste of a play.
Loses 2 yards. That'll back it up to the 23, and that'll be second down and 12. And you do not want to get behind the chains. J.J. Watt, Clowney, this defensive front just doing a great job today, bottling up this run game, forcing Baker Mayfield to try to win. And
waste of a play.
You win some, you lose some.
Let's get it going. Go fast. Pass the ball. I'm just going to give up on the Duke Johnson stuff, but we need to get our playmakers the ball.
Well, you saw him be explosive earlier, and then there's a penalty. So we're under 5 minutes now and counting. Mayfield in the shotgun from the 23 takes a snap. He's looking down the middle. He's looking deep. He's got it. It's Callaway. Callaway. He will score the touchdown. Antonio Callaway.
No. Oh,
and there's a flag down, of course.
Again.
There's got to be a flag.
Again. They're killing themselves with penalties.
Mayfield's pissed. The fans are pissed. Players are pissed. Holding on the offense, he will bring back what was a 75-yard touchdown pass to Antonio Callaway. Big-time throw from Baker Mayfield. Wasted. And I just talked about how you can get right back in this game with a quarterback like this. You see it there, but then you have a stupid penalty on a stupid player who probably didn't even need to do it. Oh, yeah, he did. He had to make that hold or Mayfield was getting hit. So that's one of the rare cases where a hold actually does impact the play. But nonetheless, great pass, great catch, great run after the catch, but it's all for nothing. As now it is 2nd and 21 instead of a touchdown. Browns with 5 penalties for 40 yards up to this point. Mayfield on the shotgun, gets the snap, fakes right, gets the screen off to Chubb. Johnson. He's got some blockers.
He's rumbling.
It's Chubb on the catch. Gets across to about the 23-yard line to get back to where they were originally. So that'll about a 10-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 12 now.
And so once again, to me, to keep beating this dead horse, I think that should be a Duke Johnson play.
Yes, very disappointing for Browns fans, the players, the coaches, everybody. Just can't catch a break. Seems like every big play that we've seen today, there's been some kind of penalty on it for the Browns. 0 for 2 on 3rd and 8 plus 8. plus yards today. And here we go, 3rd and 12. Mayfield gets a shotgun, looking, stepping up. He's got time, finds a man. It's Callaway.
Oh,
Callaway again.
Go!
He said, I'm still going to do it. It don't matter. And he fumbles the ball.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Fumbles the football inside the 5, and it's recovered by the Texans in the end zone, and he brings it out. That'll be down for the Houston Texans. First down inside their own 10. It's Tyrann Mathieu on the recovery. And what a bonehead play by Callaway right there after he makes back-to-back huge receptions. The first one didn't count, but here, wow. Unbelievable. Callaway looked like he didn't even see the defender. He was just coming down as he's getting into the end zone, and a guy comes up from the side, swats the ball out of his arms. Wow. Folks, I'm not even a Browns fan. This is hard for me to watch. No, thank you, sir. Let us know your frustrations. What'd you think there on that play? James Rankin on YouTube says, this is crazy. He says, I'm done. Shirashi May says, kicked in the nuts right there. And
oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me.
Our Baker Mayfield hater says, I love it.
He loves it. He is a Baker hater. I don't know why. He still won't tell us, but that's okay. That hurts.
Clyde said no words.
It could be a 12-point game right now. You could be right back in it. A penalty takes a touchdown away, which, like you said, that penalty saved the sack. So, but that play right there,
that's just a bonehead move. I mean, you got rookies. It's a rookie team.
Yeah, you just have to go down to the 1-yard line. You have Nick Chubb, who most likely will get in the end zone. That's killer.
John Harbaugh on Facebook Live comments and says, are we going to be doing some more Cowboys watch parties? Yes, John. We will try to do the rest of them for the rest of the season and next season and the season after that. So stay tuned, folks. And not just Cowboys, not just Browns. We're going to do them all. Monday night, we got one coming up. So subscribe on Fan Chat Nation YouTube. Eagles, Redskins, will be doing that one as well. So check us out, guys. Fan Chat Nation, everything Browns Nation, everything Buckeye Nation, Silver and Blue Nation, everything LeBron Nation. I mean, we just got a whole network of these nation shows. It's all about the fans, the fan chatting. We want to get your comments. We love your comments. Duck Mary says, this is hard. I'm crying. See, you guys shouldn't have gotten your expectations up that high to where it's going to hurt you like that, because you really should have tempered expectations from what you've had with this team over the years. It really should kind of feel surreal when you do have success. Just like last week, I know a lot of people were saying, is this the Patriots? You know, people making jokes, not really realizing when you're having success. So, I mean, adversity is a thing that you respond to, but you also respond to success, you know, and you got to – sometimes it's about how you respond to success as well as how you respond to adversity. So coming off that big win last week, the Browns
got a tackle here, not
responding well in this one.
No, they're not.
First down carry for Lamar Miller goes nowhere.
The one thing I did like was Baker Mayfield being the first person to
go Callaway,
go there, but hey, pick your head up.
That's leadership.
That's leadership, especially since you've had 3 turnovers yourself.
Appreciate all your comments, guys, on Facebook Live and YouTube. We're definitely going to be coming to them. If we didn't say yours, we see yours. So just so you guys know, we do see them.
Yep, the Dead Dallowin show says Josh Gordon 2.0. Shirazi says, I don't believe what I just watched.
And it's 2nd down and 9 now. Watson in the shotgun by himself, takes a snap, bouncing, looking, finds a man over the middle. It's Carter, number 14, the guy who was kind of doing things early in this ball game, but he gets back in the fold to bring up a 3rd down and short now for the Texans. Yes, so you're dealing with the all-rookie team here, folks, and I say that like as you get Rookie of the Week, every week it seems like Rookie of the Month. You're going to have Rookie of the Year. This is the all-rookie team for the Browns. So you're going to have these mistakes. These are growing pains. We're watching them grow right now. They're going to learn from these mistakes. It's 3rd and 1 now. Watson in the shotgun. He has a running back to his left from their own 16-yard line.
Option.
Watson,
cut back.
It looked like a busted play, and he still finds a way to wiggle and make it happen. Easy pickup there for Watson and gets the 1st down as we hit 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Browns down by 19. They needed that last that. Yeah, that might have been the The finishing touches right there, folks. You needed that.
Now they're
going
to end the quarter.
Yeah, and like we said, you can't go into the fourth quarter down 3 possessions for any NFL team. That's going to be tough, let alone a bunch of rookies. So here we go now, first down from the 18-yard line. Watson in the shotgun. They're just going to be handing it off now.
Oh, man.
And right up the middle goes Alfred Blue.
Alfred Blue
Explosion.
Carrying defenders.
The tackling effort, you got to be disappointed here today for the Browns.
And this is when the defense has lived on the field as long as they have, the fatigue is going to start to set in. As you can see right here, he busts. And what a run by Alfred Blue, carrying Kendrick all the way down the field. I mean, it's going to set in now.
Yes.
A fresh back, 129 rushing yards for Houston as a team.
Yes, first down now from the 35. Houston's 35, and it looks like we got a false start on this one. So it'll back it up 5. Duck Mary says, I'm kidding. I'm really not crying. Brandon Briggs says, my neighbors are going to call the cops. Think I'm Kareem Hunt over here with the yelling. Oh, my goodness.
Too soon.
It's too soon. Chiefs haven't even played a game yet. Christopher McCord said, of course, referring to the big Alfred Blue play there.
Too soon.
And Duck Mary says, to be serious, I really didn't think we'd win the day. Just a little hopeful. Oh, well, there's next week. First and 15 now from the 30 after the penalty. Watson in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's looking right, fires it across the middle, and it's deflected and batted down.
That Avery? I can't see who it was.
At the line of scrimmage. Zettel is the man.
No, Smith hit it. I think Smith knocked it away.
The camera's on Zettel.
Look at Detroit giving Los Angeles a game here.
We're getting an update here.
The lineman, Decker from Ohio State.
From Detroit in the
Rams. All right.
Rams up 16-3 in the third quarter.
The Buckeyes just doing everything.
Quick little NFC update there. And it's second and 15 now from the Houston 30. Watson will be under center.
Ajinobi's out too. Wow, I just got that.
Takes a snap, hands. Oh, he does a play action fake to the left, comes
to
back.
the he had the bobbler. Get him.
And he ends up getting about 6
yards.
Too
many yards. He got five yards too much on that play.
And that'll bring up third and about 9.
And that's going to end. It's going to end the quarter.
And that should end the third quarter. And now, if you're the Browns, you cannot allow a first down right here. If you give up the first down, game's over.
Game is over. So the story of this game is turnovers and penalties have killed the Cleveland Browns. Turnovers and penalties. The defense is not going to shut down Houston. They're just not. They're too explosive of an offensive team. Self-inflicted wounds will kill you against a team like this. And it's exactly what happened this game. Baker Mayfield, 3 turnovers, 1 pick 6. So you take the pick 6 away, Houston scored 19 points.
My guy Cody May says Browns are winning the pennant this year. Okay. Johnny and Chrissy Longoria says, watching the game, I know we are a year away. It will be great soon. Stephen Whitmer says, I had to turn off the game. And Martin Lutsky tunes in. He says, regards from Berlin. He said, rookies never are consistent, so take it as it is. The Texans are just better, but still we have talent and a bright future. Yes, I think you're right about that, Martin. We just been talking about that ourselves. This is like an all-rookie team. We're watching growth. We're watching these guys make mistakes so they can learn from them. And you still got to be hopeful and optimistic considering the amount of games that have been won the last couple seasons. And what you're seeing this year, you definitely feel like a different team. You feel like you got your leader at quarterback, and these young guys are just going to develop. Right now, what we're seeing from these young guys is probably the worst we're going to see them unless some of them don't pan out. Then they will just stay how they are. But most players are going to develop and get better as their careers go. So,
yeah.
Yes, you should be excited for next season.
I mean, listen, Houston is on an 8-game winning streak for a reason. This is a very talented team. We beat Cincinnati and Atlanta. Cincinnati, after what were they, 4-1 at one point? Mm-hmm. Now they're 5-6. So they're not very good. Atlanta has Matt Ryan. That's all I have to say about that. And you can say Matt Ryan's great. I am not sold on the bill of goods of Matt Ryan. To me, he's okay at best. If you ask me who would I rather have, Deshaun Watson or Matt Ryan, I take Deshaun Watson. I'm just saying. If I had to pick right now, I'm taking Deshaun Watson. Okay?
I'd agree.
J.J. Watt, Clowney, this defense is no joke. So coming into this game, going on the road versus this team, come on. This was a tough task. And you know they hear everything. Baker Mayfield, Rookie of the Month, 9 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. They've won 2 in a row. They're competitors too.
Duck Mary sheds a little bit of light in here into the comment section. She says the Bengals are losing 21-3. So if you want to hang your hat on that, just to have something to be happy about today, at least you're not the only ones getting crushed right now. And Wiseman Santana says, yeah, the Bengals have the youngest team in the roster in the NFL. They have the youngest roster in the NFL. The Browns are second, and the Cowboys are third.
Wow.
Interesting.
Appreciate
that
Thank
stat,
you for that
Wiseman.
stat. Good stat.
So 3rd and 9 now for Houston.
And look what the defense is not playing that bad of a game.
From the Houston 36.
If you look at those stats right there.
Yeah, it's not. It's not too bad.
But right here, they need to make me look good.
They're just not capitalizing on offense.
Right.
So he takes a snap on 3rd and 9, and it's easy. It's just too easy.
Too easy right there.
DeAndre Hopkins, wide open. And the Browns are just getting frustrated now, and things could start getting chippy out here. 7 catches, 91 yards now for Hopkins. That was the easiest catch of the day for him. 1st down at midfield now.
I think Baker Mayfield didn't sign Zanzi's jersey when he was out watching him or something, because he was very.
That could be.
He is very upset with Baker Mayfield. I don't know why though.
He just makes it like a personal mission to go out here and talk bad about this guy.
He's very upset with him.
He must have beat his team or something. I don't know.
Very upset.
So the 1st down handoff, and Lamar Miller, or maybe it's Alfred Blue here, crosses over midfield.
Or maybe
Alfred Blue.
Maybe it's Colin Cowherd as Zanzi in the YouTube. Maybe that's it.
A ghost account.
That could be it. You know how Kevin Durant does.
A ghost account. Yes, we could definitely have ghost accounts in here. Randall Rabin says, when I ask my 6-year-old grandson what I say Sunday a.m., he says, go Browns.
Hey.
When I ask what I say on Sunday evening, he says, next year. What do I say in the morning? Go Browns. What do I say at night? Next year.
Hey.
Appreciate that comment.
We've been doing that a lot.
Thanks for that comment, Randall. Yes, it's a roller coaster ride when you watch these games.
Come on.
2nd down handoff to Miller.
Man.
It looked like it should have been a 2-yard loss.
5.
I'm
You can't have that.
I keep saying Miller, but it's
Alfred Blue.
It's a steady dose of Alfred Blue right now. And he comes up a little gimpy. He's going to go to the sideline, but he picks up the 1st down easy with ease. Or no, not the 1st down. I'm sorry. He should have had a loss, but he picks up like 6 yards easy after what should have been about a 2-yard loss to set up 2nd down now across midfield. I'm sorry, 3rd and 4. I'm all over the place. 3rd and 4 now for the Houston Texans from the Browns.
Got to stop here.
45-yard line. In the shotgun by himself, standing right at midfield on the Houston logo. Takes a snap, and he's looking around. And
Too much
he's
time.
got a little bit of pressure. He's looking, and he trips up,
Good
and he goes
sack.
down. That's a sack.
Avery with the sack. I thought it was Jamie Collins for a minute. Avery brought him down, didn't give up, got the sack, got his defense off the field, gives the Browns the ball. Their percentage to winning this game, if ESPN gave you a percentage, it probably would be like 5%. But it's never over till it's over, and you have to keep playing football, and that's what Avery did on that sack. Good defensive play, good sack, good stop.
That's what we talked about, too, before the 4th quarter began. You had to stop Houston on this drive.
And
we already said you didn't need to go into the 4th quarter with a 3-possession.
Yeah.
You can't be down 3 possessions going into the 4th quarter. But they are, and we'll have to see what happens.
Aaron says, come on, Browns, let's go. He said it's turned off on Facebook. What does he mean by that?
It's turned off on Facebook?
Yeah.
What is?
What's turned off on Facebook, Aaron?
Our stream?
I hope not, because I see it.
I'm still looking. I'm looking at Doug Mary, Earl Anderson, Martin Lutsky. He says in 2 years, these players come back in this situation. They need that experience. And we say in Germany, some teams win some, teams learn to win. Yes.
If you're talking about our stream, Aaron, just go back to the Everything Browns Nation page, and it's up.
Doug Mary said, I'm on. Yvonne Seal says, sorry, my bad. Browns play the Broncos in 2 weeks on the 15th of December. Sorry for the wrong dates. That's okay, Yvonne. We all make those kind of mistakes. We're all humans. But that's why we're in this together, so we can figure it out and get it right as a nation. Everything Browns Nation, to be exact.
Oh, he says only in the first half. If you go back to Everything Browns Nation, Aaron, it's up now. You just have to go back to the page.
We had to stop the stream.
We had to stop the stream and restart it because we took a quick break at halftime. So if you go back to Everything Browns Nation on Facebook, it's up, or you can just stay on YouTube. However you want to do it, we appreciate you watching, Aaron.
I'd rather you do both.
Or do both. But Facebook is
right
up.
Here. We're looking at Facebook. I'm looking at the comments. I want you guys to give us likes and shares, especially if we're shouting out your names.
And like and subscribe on YouTube as well. Sal says he's from Tampa watching. He says, come on, Browns. And Aaron says, okay, thanks. Thank you, Aaron. If you can give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube, we would appreciate it.
John Harbaugh back here on he must have missed my comment when I got to his comment earlier. He said, are we going to do – oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's the earlier comment. So, never mind. I just scrolled back up and seen the same comment. I thought he was getting it in again.
Oh, boy.
Yep, so everyone's probably losing interest in this game at this point, which is understandable.
Understandable.
It's pretty much over at this point. It's going to be very tough to climb back from 3 possessions. Anything's possible. There's still football left.
If you just want to watch me in agony, you're probably watching. Or if you are a Baker Mayfield hater like Zanzi, you are tuned in and ready to roll. You are like, yeah, watch these Browns lose.
Yes, he's excited to be watching.
Watch Baker fail. And Colin Cowherd, he is writing his notes right now. He is typing on his laptop.
He's immature.
He's immature. Baker, he is his opening act tonight. It doesn't matter what happens the rest of the games. This will be his opening segment.
No question.
He won't show any of the good passes he had. No. Oh, that's a killer right there.
Yes.
That's a killer.
They're showing the Callaway fumble there inside the 5.
John Randall says he expected a bit better from Baker today.
Yeah, I mean, again, like
I did too, but
I saw what I wanted to see though, which was them still trusting him to go out there and just throw the ball around. Now he had turnovers, but I still like the mentality. I don't want him to go away from that. I feel like you keep sticking with that, it's going to pay off because again, he's got to learn from those mistakes. People that want to just pull him out the game, you just can't do that to him. Wouldn't make sense. Now here he is on 1st and 10, standing in his own end zone with Duke Johnson behind him.
What? Duke's in the building?
It's the first down snap. Takes the snap. He's looking deep down the field. He's got a man.
Landry.
And what a catch.
He caught
this
that?
guy is unbelievable.
What a catch by Landry. My goodness.
Sticky hands. They're going to have to check them gloves to see if something's on it.
Hey, what a catch by Jarvis Juice. No, what? No, ain't no them gloves. You see how he bobbled that?
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable catch. If you didn't see it, he reached back with his left hands, got hit by the defender, still was able to hold on. Jarvis Landry, what a catch.
Yes. One of the better catches we've seen this season from a Brown, I'm sure. First down now from the 30-yard line of the Browns. Mayfield with the snap. He's looking deep again. He's getting pressured, rolling right, fires us. Oh, it's caught by Landry
Jarvis
again.
Landry again.
Another strike to Landry.
Tight rope. Baker Mayfield rolled out. Bought time. Him and Landry look like they're in a little bit of a groove, G.
That's another one that was just outside the defender's outstretched hands. You see he's fitting him in these tight windows. But I like to see that because he's going to continue to learn. Again, like every time he makes a mistake, he's learning from that. So he's using what he learned from those last mistakes now on this play that you just saw to make that play, I'm sure. So, again, folks, it's a growing process. A rookie quarterback, they're going to lose most of these games. He's going to have struggles. But you got to be excited about the future. It's first down now from the Houston 41. He gets a snap. He took a deep drop. He's looking deep, hesitating. He's got all day to throw. He's looking around still, firing, and it ends up being incomplete after all that time to throw. So the Houston must have had their entire team back in the coverage. Nobody was getting open.
He is definitely looking for the kill shot because he had Duke in the flat again. But he's looking for the kill shot.
Earl Anderson says, have faith. Yes, Earl, you always want to hold out faith when there's still plenty of time in a ball game. I always like to say games have a vibe to them. I guess that goes back to momentum.
You always have faith, but you have to. You just have to watch the game. I mean, like I said, it's never over till it's over. But at the end of the day,
the guy gets big yards. I mean, you see him there with 245 yards already.
Oh, they're going to have to. No, he got it off.
All right, the second down snap, Mayfield avoids a sack. He dumps it down to Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson's got some space. Oh, that was kind of weird. Makes a little cut. Looked like he tried to be deceptive there with his head, but Tyrann Mathieu with the tackle. It's about a 5-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 5.
Aaron says, good play. Guys, keep it up. John Randall says, you guys earned a sub.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Aaron.
And Duke Johnson got hit by Matthew there.
Yes, great form tackle, wrapped him up.
And he was excited.
Mayfield, you got to like his awareness in the pocket, stepping up, avoiding the potential sack from Clowney there, and then dumping it down. So 3rd and 5 now. Browns 1 for 5 on 3rd down today. 10 minutes coming up here in the 4th quarter. But the Browns on the move from the Houston 31. Mayfield gets a snap. He's looking. He's
looking for Landry. And he got out.
He gets out of a sack, escapes one, rolling to his left, still looking, fires, and incomplete.
He still caught that, too. My goodness. That guy's got some hands.
Yes, Landry with an amazing catch, but the ball was just too far out of bounds for him to have a chance to bring his feet down inbounds. Mayfield frustrated.
And this is
4th and 5. You got to go here. You got to go here. 4th and 5. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us, even though this game is over. Well, it's not over, but we feel like it's over.
Yeah, we just appreciate you guys sticking it out with us. You know, as a Browns fan, it's a tough game to call, but you know, I'm trying to do my best. Of course, I'm going to be more on the Browns side, but I'm trying to make the most unbiased calls possible.
4th and 5 now. Mayfield gets a snap from the Houston 31. Oh, and it's another one that's tipped. We've seen a lot of these today.
Yeah.
Now there were some interceptions on 3 of them, but it looks similar to that.
Yeah, Matthew with the good play.
Some tight windows today. Tyrann Mathieu.
He's very excited.
He's annoying to me.
I
find him annoying.
Very excited.
Justin Parcell, thanks for tuning in on Facebook Live, and my friend Tanner. Appreciate you guys for checking in.
Thank you. He was very, very excited. Matthew was on that play. I mean, he made a good play. I mean, the reason why I hate excitement like that, I'm not hating at all. Don't take this as me hating as a Browns fan, but it's 26-7, okay? Most likely you're going to win the game. Now, if it was a one-possession game and it was 26-20, okay, then I get you being, really pumped up because you may have just swung the game and got your guys the victory. It's 26-7. You made a good play, okay. But you act like you just saved the game. The game is theoretically over, and you are just jacked up like you saved the day.
He's got some kind of personal thing going on. You've been seeing him. He's been chippy all day with him. He's been getting up in Browns players' faces, helmet to helmet. You know, he's just been chippy. He's been mad. He's been thinking the refs have been against him today. And I don't know. I personally don't care for Matthew. I'm not a Browns fan. I don't have any type of reason to hate on him. I just don't really care for his mentality, his attitude.
And like Shirazi said on YouTube, we've had our chances. We've had them. Pick 6 is 19-7. You take the pick 6 away. Not saying that Houston wouldn't have scored again. I'm just saying, I'm just going by what happened. That's 19-7 right there. Baker's turnovers didn't help. The Callaway fumble at the 1-yard line, that could be 26-14 right there. So the Browns had their chances. Penalties, mistakes, turnovers. It's things you can't do when you're a young team. A young team, like producer G said to the right of me, we're basically an all-rookie team, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Callaway, first-year receiver. Baker Mayfield, rookie quarterback. Nick Chubb, rookie running back. They are just the rookie of the week winners, and none of them will get it this week. So we will have a new rookie of the week winner this week, and none of them are getting it.
Could have been Callaway there.
If he didn't fumble those, Callaway could have got it, but now he won't get it, so we'll have a new one. But the rookies, they're going to learn. It's not to go, oh, my goodness, we suck again, we're trash. It was just we went up against a better team today. This is a better team. Now, I know officially it's not over. You can get a pick 6 and right back in the game.
You could.
But why would they pass it?
Again, there's no reason, though, to think that anything's going to be changing from what we've seen so far in this game. John Bliss says, hey, Brownies, they went over a year and a half with no wins. Been a fan over 55 years. They'll come back. First down now for the Texans from the Houston 31. Hand off to Lamar Miller up the left side.
There he is.
He's got a little room, wiggles, picks up about 7, maybe 6 yards to bring up second down across the 40.
And that's what happens. That's why it's good to have two backs like Alfred Blue. Do you see how fresh Lamar Miller was when he came in there?
Mm-hmm.
Just right out, shot out of the cannon.
Yep. They've been waiting for him. They probably waited to bring him in for this situation.
He took off his gloves. He is just excited.
Yeah, he said, like, I'm done. The game's over.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand.
Know.
Like, okay.
Not a fan.
I don't get it. Like you made the winning play. Like,
Houston out rushing the Browns 141-35 today. And it's a handoff to Lamar Miller on the right side on 2nd and 4. He picks up 2. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the Texan 44-yard line.
And when they don't even have to pass to get the first down, that makes it even worse because now you really can't create a turnover.
Oh, yeah. It's done because now the clock's just counting away, ticking away. You done wasted a timeout earlier that you could have needed later. It won't even matter now. I'm looking on Facebook Live. Stale Butler says, I'm happy with the Browns so far, understanding how young the team is. They're showing positive flashes as their team grows together. Can't wait for it all to get together. Yes. Yes. You definitely are excited about your future as a Browns fan right now. You don't feel hopeless like you might have in the previous years. It's 3rd and 1. Watson gets a shotgun snap.
He got it, and
how does he do it, folks? He looks like he's going to be sacked 3 yards short of a first down, and somehow he just wiggles his way and powers his way to a first down.
Now, that deserved a muscle. That deserved the flex because you had him dead to rights right there, and he just ran you over. Get in the weight room. That's
the whole game. It's just been some pathetic tackling today.
That was pathetic.
Pathetic fundamentals. The effort's not there for the defense today. Again,
That looked like they were ready to go to the locker room right there.
They've been looking like that the whole game in my mind, like for the defense. They've been the effort has just not been there for me today. Like they didn't show up to play for this one. Maybe they're like me. They only got 4 hours of sleep last night. Who knows? First down now. Watson under center. And you already know what they're doing. They're handing off. And Lamar Miller's got space. He's just eating them up. 30 yards.
Now this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. If you had any hope of the Browns winning, those 2 runs right there tell you the story of this ball game. Deshaun Watson running over one of your defensive tackles, and then Lamar Miller running to the left, first getting touched by Demarius Randall at the 2nd level, ladies and gentlemen.
Unbelievable.
That's when you know it's over. Count this ball game over. 19 rushes, 103 yards. 4th game with 100 yards for Lamar Miller. He punished the Texans last week. He's punishing us this week.
First down now from the Browns 21. Watson hands it right to Blue. He picks up no gain. Back to some Facebook comments. The game's pretty much done. Let's go ahead and have some fun here for those of you who stuck around.
Yes, thank you, guys.
And
thank you.
And if you got to leave or you're leaving the game, make sure you check back next week because we'll be here next week too.
Ooh,
John Bliss says finally
Will we?
What is it?
You won't be here.
Oh, no, I will not. He will be. So we'll work it out, though. I got to watch saying things like that without thinking about it. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. John Bliss says, finally, we are a rookie team right now. Give them a break. Kevin Willite says, go Brownies. 2nd down and 9 from the Browns 20. Watson gets a shotgun snap, so they are still throwing, and he's taking a shot deep to the left, and he overthrows. It'll be 3rd down now.
Looking for Demarius Thomas. It was a good cover. I think it was Gaines on the coverage, E.J. Gaines. I thought it was T.J. Carey. It was E.J. Gaines on the coverage there. Look for Demarius Thomas deep. I think there he just wanted to get Demarius Thomas a touchdown. He had Demarius Thomas going early. Hasn't seen many targets since. 6:08 left.
He hadn't needed it.
Yeah. So I think that was just, hey, let me see if I can get him a touchdown.
Yeah, probably.
That's what that was.
That is what it looked like, yes. There's no reason for them to just keep running the clock. It's 3rd and 9 now from the Browns 20. Watson in the shotgun, so they're going to be passing again here. And it's a quick screen out to Carter on the left side. And fumble there.
And
oh, wow.
Couldn't get the ball.
So fumble, out of bounds, no gain. And that'll be 4th down outcome to field goal unit for the Texans. John Bliss says, guys, if we lost all other games, Cleveland won a few. Okay, he's just saying even if we lose the rest, at least they won some. Yvonne says, heading to work now, going to miss a rest. Win or lose, I love my Browns forever. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Yvonne. We love you. And make sure you check back in with it. Just subscribe so you can be with us whenever we go live.
Just subscribe. Hit a like, hit a subscribe button.
Wiseman says he reminded me, talking about Watson, he reminded me of Dak when he came in and did the flex after the big run, the first down run. Yes, Dak's been doing that a lot lately, trying to run the ball more and physically. And when you get a big run and you run guys over, yes, you feel strong. So that's exactly what Watson did there as he was hit by 2 defenders and was not brought down and still somehow reaches out and picks up the first down. So it's 4th and 9 now. We're still waiting on the field goal unit. You got to imagine Watson done for the day. unless something crazy happens, like a blocked field goal return for a touchdown.
He's going for his 5th field goal of the day. If you have him in fantasy, you are excited.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure this is going in.
And it is. Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. Faribault with his 5th field goal, 29-7.
Kevin Willite says, well, you do know that the defense is gassed, right? They've been on the field forever.
Yes, they have. They've lived on the field today.
And John Coulson says defense needs to remember it's not flag football. So Kevin Wilhite's comment was in response to John Calzoun. Gibson says, okay, but the big difference is now we're saying wait till next week, not just wait till next year. And Duck Mary said, right on, Gibson.
Shirazi says, I don't think the game would have been this way if they had been in Cleveland.
Yeah, you can make that argument.
Shirazi said the crowd was insane, had to be messing with Baker for a while. Aaron says next week. Laugh out loud. And Julio Vera says cute couple.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's talking about us. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe
Who knows?
Maybe looking at a commercial.
I don't know. But if he's talking about us, make sure you subscribe if you want to keep looking at us. If
There's a couple of guys here.
Yeah, a couple of guys here. If you like us, all right.
I forget what I was going to say now. Thanks for throwing me off there, Julio. But we appreciate your comment.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. Appreciate everybody who is watching.
Cat BKJ said, ew.
Right.
Yes. Yes. So, 29-7.
Very disappointing game for a Browns fan, as I am myself. Bad game for Baker. Bad game for turnovers. The defense lived on the field. You're not going to stop Houston. But if you look at the defense, they held them to 5 field goals.
And for you guys saying that, well, someone over here in the YouTube comments said something about Baker. What was it? I thought you just said the comment about Baker definitely played his ass off in the second half. Baker's still a different guy in the first half. I can't find it, but there was a comment over here I wanted to comment on that someone said about Baker. I'm looking. Hold on a sec.
Baker definitely playing his ass off in the second half? That one?
No.
No.
I don't know. Someone said something about his play, like the way he's playing today, like how he didn't play. He's not playing well today, but I still think you got to like what you're seeing from him because to me, it seems like he might be kind of trying new things and learning because you got to try something new. You got to take a chance. You can't be afraid to fail. And I think that being aware of the situation, the Browns being 4-6-1, I'm pretty sure that he knows in his mind, like, we're not going to be competing for a Super Bowl. So why not try things and see what works? You know what I mean? You got to trial and error. You got to, like we said, and some people wanted to have him pulled or have Tyrod Taylor come in the game. Like, no, there's no way you do that. He will learn from this and get better. And he definitely learned something today from what he did as a rookie. So I just don't think he played as bad as people think. I think it was more like he's just trying things.
I think we ran into a very good team. Clyde says 0 seconds left on the clock. G's capped BKJ. I hope I said that right. Mm-hmm. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a like and subscribe. He says, newsflash, Baker needs to keep his mouth shut next week.
Yeah, now when you say that, you kind of sound like Colin Cowherd, Damian Woody, these guys that kind of are going.
But they came at him first. He answered the question. How old is Baker?
22, 23.
Of course he's going to come back, especially when people are coming at you for answering a question because they don't like how you answered it. Of course he's going to say something. Now, this week, if he says something, I'm with you. If he comes out and says, oh, the Texans did nothing.
It's first down, Mayfield looking down the field. He fires a strike.
Landry!
Jarvis Landry. What a hit there.
That was a nice hit.
Great hit by the safety, number 20. Smacks the ball away from Jarvis Landry after – and again, you see it. Like, Mayfield has this ability, folks. Like, he's firing strikes, but for whatever reason, it's just not working out in his favor today. But
that was just a good defensive play right there.
Even though, like, this stuff isn't really going his way, he's throwing picks, I still like what I'm seeing from him. I can't deny it. I can't sit here and say that he's trash or he's garbage or he's a bust. Like, I really like what I'm seeing with him despite the turnovers.
Yeah, Reed with the nice hit there. Very nice hit by Reed. That was a good defensive play. I mean, it really was. If he could have got more zip on it and got there quicker, that's the only thing. But
2nd and 10, Mayfield with the snap, looking,
Njoku.
fires Njoku.
Just go
first
forward.
Down,
did he not get the first?
Yards.
Did he not get
9. He picks up 9. bonehead play that's like diving into the end zone from the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. He easily had the first down path.
Like, what was he doing?
Like I said, he had the same thought process that he had last week when he tried to dive into the end zone from the 5-yard line sideways. He straight just jumped sideways. That's the same thing that happened with his brain right there on that play. He don't know. He told you after the game, I don't know why I did that, so he doesn't know.
Oh, my goodness. Like, that was terrible. Like, there was nobody in his vicinity.
It's 3rd and 1. He fires. It's complete to Higgins for a first down. Browns on the move now from their own 39, but it's too late. Under 5 minutes to go. Right now you're just playing for maybe something that you could
build on for
on
next
to
week.
carry into the next game.
I agree with that.
So at this point, you still want to go down here, execute, get you a score. It's basically like a practice right now. You're going with this 2-minute type hurry-up, up-tempo offense, something they probably should have been doing the whole game.
Here comes Landry again, trying to get out of bounds,
Yep.
holding that football like a loaf of bread.
Yes, Landry with another catch. He's having a decent day, personally.
Yes, he is. He had a very good game. Has some good catches. This may build chemistry for him and Landry this game, for Baker and Landry.
James Cardenas says the Texans woke up feeling dangerous today.
Yeah, they did. 6 for 103.
Mayfield 2nd and 5. A screen out to the left. Callaway's got a little bit of space. Picks up the first down, and not much more than that. First down now from around the midfield mark. 4 minutes to go. Callaway, 3 catches, 89 yards. Imagine how much better that could have been.
Yeah.
Mayfield still close to 300. Still a high completion percentage.
Just those picks.
The 3 picks.
It was killer. It was killer.
Those 3 picks could have been 3 touchdowns, so that's the
killer.
difference in the game. But, again, you still got to, like I said before, other than those picks, and even the picks, I'm not super mad about those picks, other than the one he overthrew in that end zone.
Duke definitely did something. Duke did something. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me he didn't.
What do you mean?
Hilliard's in the game for Duke instead of Duke.
Oh, you mean like
he
in
did
the
something.
doghouse.
Yeah, he did something.
He's in the doghouse. Duke Johnson. Not seeing action. He gets a big play. It's a penalty. He goes out of bounds on a play, so it's just not looking good for him. Mayfield gets a snap on 2nd and 7, looking right, and finds his man,
Brashad Perriman. His first reception of the game.
The former first-round pick of the Baltimore Ravens, coming over on a trade this season. He's got a first down, 3 minutes, 30 to go in the game, and he'll get out of bounds, stop the clock.
He had him open for a while. He must have been looking downfield before he decided to get it to him.
He's definitely looking deep first. There's no question. He's looking to get a touchdown. And Mayfield go up over 300 yards. Again, high completion percentage,
and
over
right
300
now,
yards.
Texans is playing that defensive. We'll give you anything underneath at this point.
Yeah. It's the prevent.
Yeah.
And Mayfield looking deep, slinging. He's got his man.
He's got Hollywood Higgins there.
And he's down to the Houston 18-yard line, a first down, and you wonder why this doesn't happen the whole game. This is kind of how it always feels when you're the losing team.
But it's the defense they're playing.
Yeah, like I said, when you're the losing team, you always feel that way at the end. Like, where's the spin the whole game? And it's like, well, you couldn't have done this the whole game. I mean, you tried. It didn't work. 8 passes on this drive, 58 yards.
And it's Clowney. He gets away from Clowney.
Fires it over to the right side, and it's a touchdown
Hollywood
to Rashard Higgins. So give Baker Mayfield a touchdown pass today as well.
Good throw by Baker to Hollywood Higgins. And I'm telling you right now, if you have Duke Johnson as a fantasy player,
you're cutting
bury him on the bench or cut him. He is no longer an option.
I really doubt, honestly, that anyone has had him on the roster because he hasn't done anything this year.
Yeah,
so he's
but I'm just letting you know. Right now, it is official. Cut him.
Yes. You can officially move on. He's a free agent. No one will touch him. Don't worry about it. He won't be picked up on waivers.
Because now Hilliard is in his spot. I really want to know what's going on with that because he is too much of a weapon.
Anthony Colston, a Texans fan, thank for your comment. Duck Mary says, I'm going to say goodbye now. Still listening, but need to cook some dinner. Have fun with that, Duck Mary. Enjoy your dinner. Hopefully you have something good. Let us know what you're cooking so I might be inspired to go home and make me something.
Cap
TBKJ.
He said, yeah, no one has Duke.
No. They haven't had him either. He's not like if you still had him, you're a Browns fan. That's the bottom line. Thanks again for the comments, everybody. We're probably going to wrap this thing up soon, as the Browns are going to go ahead and go for the 2-point conversion here.
And as I say it, Deuce on the field.
It's a 29-13 game. Mayfield in the shotgun by himself. Gets a snap.
you can come in on the 2-point conversion.
Oh, looks left. It looks like he had Callaway, missed him. He's got all kind of time. He's rolling around, looking around. He's firing now, and it is caught, but it looks like short of the goal line. He was juggling it in the end zone was Antonio Callaway. So that's no good. 23-19, 16-point ball game, under 3 minutes to go in this game. Maybe you come out here, you try to do an onside kick, see what happens there, but
yeah,
it's going to be tough to get the ball back twice during that period of time, but it is a two-possession game.
Bootleg Doken said, not going to lie, I thought my Texans were going to choke this game.
And what is it?
Bootleg.
What did he say?
He said he thought the Texans were going to choke this game. He said he thought his Texans were going to choke this game.
I thought the Browns had a decent shot coming into this game, but obviously the consistency didn't carry over from last week. Anthony Colson says, I don't see the problem with Baker and Coach Hugh Jackson. He shook his hand. Well, I think Hugh went in for a hug, and Baker was like, no. Just keep it.
He just gave a hug.
Keep it here.
Here's my thing on this, and I'm just going to say it one more time, and that's it. Like, I talked about it on the pre-show. Baker Mayfield is going to respond when people are coming at him in the media. He's just going to do it. That's how he was in college. He's not going to change. Now, if he comes out this week after getting his butt whooped and they ask him and he says, well, something stupid like, oh, the Texans did nothing different. They did nothing good. The Texans did nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just trash or something. Okay, then you have a point. But he was called out first by Damian Woody. And it was all from there, and then everybody else piled on.
Yeah.
That's why he responded. I would have did the same thing.
People were looking for trouble from him.
Right. Like, he's going, and you know Baker's mentality. He was the same way in college.
Kevin Wilhite, still hyped up, said touchdown with a bunch of exclamation points. So thanks for still supporting your Brownies and being happy. Even though you're not getting the win, you're still excited about a touchdown.
Yes, Anthony Burwell. He says this show is brought to you by Pepsi for Corey.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Pepsi Max or Pepsi Zero.
Yep.
Pepsi Max Taste. There you go, folks. Free plug. Pepsi, hit us up. Pepsi,
hit us up, Pepsi.
We want the DM, Pepsi.
I'm giving you free advertisement here. Anthony, notice it.
Yes. Appreciate you guys. Also brought to you by Aloe Vera, Kroger brand. There you go, Kroger. Free plug. This is your cloak version of aloe vera, invisibility cloak version.
Invisible. And Cap BKJ says respond with 3 picks. I'm not talking about responding in the game. And this is what I'm talking about. Everybody it could be people that don't like Baker, and I understand it. He played like trash today. I get it. I understand. But when people are coming out the day after, when Hugh Jackson is being made as this victim or whatever, I'm not going to let anybody come out and come at me sideways, talking about me for a whole week, and I'm just going to be silent. I'm just not going to do it. But I'll give it to people. He didn't play good today. He didn't. And I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think Houston's defense is a good defense, by the way, who's just won 8 games in a row.
Now 9. Strangely, I feel like he played well today. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I thought he played good minus the 3 picks. I mean, obviously those are huge, but if you take those away, the only bad pick I thought was the overthrow.
Oh, my God. That was terrible. I almost lost my mind.
Here's the onside kick, and it's going to be recovered by Cleveland.
Wow.
Okay, folks, strap in here. Put your seatbelts back on, but there's a flag. Now there's a flag. It definitely went 10 yards. The Browns are saying it's against Houston. They're probably usually in this situation you're going to have an offsides on the kicking team, but we'll see it here.
Oh, it's against Cleveland. Book it.
Yes. Offsides kicking team. There it is. So
against the guy who caught it.
Oh, my God. That's just pathetic.
Yeah.
It was Fells that got the – oh, my goodness. That is not – I don't even think that was offsides. That was too close to call.
Challenge it. Now, could you imagine if the game was really in the balance and you did that? Oh, my goodness.
I'm just imagining if they would have just gave that to him. We would have had a whole other scenario here. It's only a 2-score game. Oh, apparently they'll get a chance to do it again because he caught it. So that makes
How many
sense.
times do you get it 2 times in a row?
I think you'd be surprised. If he gets a good kick, I think they'll have a good chance. If he can get it up in the air. If you can get it up in the air, everybody can kind of run under it. I think you have a good chance.
Manziel tricked me, says, all right, I'm leaving, guys. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet, Manziel.
Every Sunday we're here. If it's not me and him, it's him. So we're here every single Sunday. So here we go, another onside kick attempt. And this time they don't kick it up in the air like I just said. They kick it on the ground, and Houston easily picks it up.
That was stupid. That was dumb.
Oh.
Yes, it worked the first time. Let's not do it.
Aaron says she thought they were going to play Duke more on the offense. Yeah, but, you know, there's something going on with that. There's something to that. We know Duke's a talented player. They're not using him for a reason. What do you try to do here now? Because I'm not familiar. Is this a contract year for him? Do you have to pay him this offseason? Is he a free agent next year? I don't know.
He got extended before the year.
Oh, okay, so I think that you might be looking at a trade situation.
Yeah,
next
so there's no reason they're not playing him.
I think we're past the trade deadline now at this point in the season. But
yeah, we are.
Next season, this coming off season, he probably will be on his way out, I would imagine. It's a first down handoff for the Texans to Alfred Blue. And now at this point, the Browns aren't even going to try to stop the clock, I wouldn't imagine. Or maybe they will just to be desperate. So they're probably going to use their last timeout here. But after that, it's pretty much done because you had to get that onside kick if you wanted any chance at all in this one.
It's over.
I mean, your chances were already super slim anyway, but at this point, are you ready to get a better draft pick, or do you want to keep trying to win games and see how much better you can get?
I want to see how good we can get. I mean, we've been playing for draft picks for so long in Cleveland. I'm done with that. But that's just me. That's just me.
We've got an interesting comment on YouTube. I'm just interested in the name. LeBron James, Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, Prince Jr.
Wow. And you got it all, too.
These YouTube names are wild sometimes. Unlike Facebook where they let you – all you can do is your real name, but over here on YouTube, you can do what you want.
Right.
That's the longest name I've ever seen. LeBron James, Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, Prince Jr.
That's very, very creative, too. I like it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Second down carry.
Fans, but next year, go Texans.
Best of luck next year, go Texans. So there's a first down or a handoff to Alfred Blue on second down. It'll keep the clock moving. That should take us. No, it won't take us. They'll have to do one more play here before the 2-minute warning on 3rd and 6. So at this point, I guess you can hope to, again, like we said earlier, just maybe try to get something to build off of and carry into the next game. And maybe you get the ball back here and you go down and score again. You make it a one-score game and you feel a little bit better. There are no moral victories, though, I'll tell you that.
Well, they'll kick a field goal if they don't get it, and it'll be more than a one-score game.
If they can hit it, yeah.
Well.
2-minute warning, and this will be 4th down. It'll be a 52-yard attempt. That's not a gimme, but we did see the guy hit 5 already. But I have a feeling that this would be a situation where they could just come out here and go for it.
I love the comment right here. Anthony says, we have the pieces and don't need more top picks. We need to try sign someone in the offseason or make a trade for OBJ or someone of a caliber to upgrade this team. We don't need no more picks. I'm tired of picks. Let's see what we got and play.
Then wants to try to be the Patriots because the Patriots are known for loading up the draft picks.
Stop doing that. That's what got us in trouble in the first place, always trading our picks away and then doing nothing with them.
So he says, I want to try to sign someone in the offseason. Trade for OBJ or something. This year you kind of had a little bit of a mixture. Yeah. I was just clarifying it.
Okay.
This year you had a little bit of a mixture. You signed Jarvis Landry. You traded for him. Mm-hmm. Was there anyone else brought in like on trade? You definitely traded away.
We brought in Taylor.
That's right, Taylor. You traded away Hyde.
And brought away Hyde and traded him away for a 5th-round pick.
You did have a lot of draft picks this season, but there was definitely more moves made than just draft picks.
And then we trade away.
But it feels like all you deal with is draft picks.
And we trade away Gordon for a 5th-round pick.
Yep. So there were definitely trades made.
So we just need to play, see how many wins we can get, develop our talent, and like Anthony said, we need a number 1 receiver.
He says trade Duke Johnson and a 1st-rounder and get a top pick, but not tanking for a top one. So he's saying don't tank, see how much better you can get, and then trade a player and your 1st-round pick to move up and get a top draft pick. At that point, though, if you're decent by the time when you get around to the draft, you should be good enough to where you don't need that top pick.
Yeah, I don't even think we need a top pick. I just think we need to go get a number 1 receiver. However you can get it. Now, I know you don't need a number 1 receiver to win Super Bowl, but we need a number 1 receiver. We don't have one right now.
Yep. Yeah, be like my Cowboys, go out and get a trade for Mark Cooper.
We don't have a number 1 receiver, a guy that you can just say, Landry is a slot guy.
And that's just kind of sad to me, though, because I feel like he demands #1 money, and he has the mentality of a #1, and he's a leader like a #1.
But he's a slot guy.
But he's a slot guy, so
He's an Edelman. He's a slot guy. He just is.
That puts you in a tight spot as an organization, though, because it's like.
But we had so much money to give away, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
You know how much money we had?
But you don't want to be like the Cowboys, where you have all this money and you just go blowing it, and then in 10 years you're in cap hell.
That's all right. We'll be all right. Just don't blow no more. We good. And that's not blowing it, I don't think. We needed that. We needed his mentality this year.
Duck Mary, thanks again. She says, making turkey hot shots. See you next week, Duck Mary.
Well, you won't, but.
I keep saying that, but I mean, we'll see you as a nation, as a network. We'll see you next week. Anthony says, great commentaries today, fellas. Appreciate you, Anthony.
Get him, man. Ball game over. Alfred Blue. Explanation point. Touchdown. Coming back. Holding.
Blue.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
There's the flag. Stop running
excited.
around. Put your mouthpiece back on your helmet. No fantasy points for you.
Chill out. Nobody started you today. You were not on anyone's starting lineup. John Bliss says, I've seen the Browns win with 18 seconds left, just not today.
Aaron said, what happened to trying to fight to get that playoff spot? I don't even think we were going to get a playoff spot, to be honest with you. It was way, like, everybody had to lose. We had to win out. And
you never want to give up, though, until you're mathematically eliminated.
I get it.
So there's always that little bit of hope.
I still want to win game and try to win out, but I don't think we were going to the playoffs. But
see, my mentality is if you're not going to the playoffs and Super Bowl, let's get the best draft pick possible. That's
your mentality because you're a Dallas Cowboy fan and you won Super Bowls, okay? No, we went 1-31, okay? I'm tired of losing games. No.
You just want some respectability.
Yes. Every time you say you're a Browns fan, oh, I apologize. That's what I get.
You don't want to be. Oh yeah, I believe that because I've actually seen that myself.
I want to win.
Yes, you don't want to be the laughing stock of the league anymore. You want to get some respect. I think with your quarterback, though, you definitely got some respect now.
Well, you know, they got some haters out there.
But, yeah, I mean, again, though, people like Cowherd.
But it's going to come with that. And you know what? I'm happy. You know why? Because we have haters now.
Stale said I subscribed on YouTube, but no comment section on there. Stale, I'm not sure how you're getting through, but we are looking at comments that are flying in right now.
Yeah.
From Aaron and Anthony and James, and we appreciate you guys. And make sure you subscribe if you aren't already and hit the thumbs up.
Refresh your YouTube or go out and go back into the YouTube.
Maybe there's – yeah, I'm not understanding. You should definitely see a live chat in there, Stale. We appreciate you.
Are you on the live chat?
And I'm sorry, is it Stale or Staley? Am I not saying that right? It's spelled Stayle. So let me know. I'm going to say it's Staley. Staley, Butler, let me know if I'm saying that right. Mayfield gets a snap, drops it off.
He throws to Duke Johnson's replacement.
Yes. Well, at this point, you don't need Duke in the game anyway. But
yeah, you don't need Baker in the game either.
Maybe they're like, here, go out here and execute another 2-minute drill.
They've got every backup in except Baker and Hollywood.
The Bengals down 21-10. I just saw that. That's probably going to be a done deal there. Not that it matters. Mayfield has the ball. He's looking around forever. Fires a strike to Perriman. Again, we're seeing this prevent defense, so it's going to be a lot of, what do they call it when you get garbage stats? So garbage time stats. So that's kind of what you're getting here.
It's Staley.
You're probably going to see – is it Staley?
Yeah, she said Staley.
Staley, cool. So you're probably going to see Mayfield get 400 passing yards here at this rate if he can get down the field here and a high completion percentage. And it's, again, dumped down to the guy who replaced
Hilliard.
Duke Johnson. Maybe they like this guy, and they're like, hey, we don't need Duke anymore. Who knows?
Football's a cold game.
He's cheaper. That's what it comes down to. 35 seconds to go. The Browns now have a first down. Mayfield's going to spike it.
Wow.
From the Houston 43-yard line.
Wow. Jaguars scored 6 points and beat the Colts 6-0. After Anthony Luck's been on fire, too.
Yes, Andrew Luck has had at least 3 touchdown passes. I think it was 8 straight games this season. That was an unbelievable stat, but that comes to an end.
If you had him on fantasy, you are peed off right now.
Yeah, you lost, and it's fantasy playoffs right now, too. So, they already asked what Anthony said. He said, what did we get for Gordon? 5th-round pick, right?
5th-round pick from the Patriots.
Pick. Not worth it. You've been better off keeping him.
Yeah. Thank you. Jeez.
I mean, no one's really, a 5th-round pick. Those guys are cut every day. Another dump down here to the backup running back, and at this point, just let the clock run down. The game's over. No point getting somebody hurt here.
Exactly. Just let it go.
What if Mayfield comes out here and like twists his ankle up on the last play? Then you're gonna feel dumb for even doing that. Michael Kowalski says defense need, and I'm looking at Facebook Live. He says need number 1 big receiver, need another linebacker, and defensive back for sure. That's another thing. Denzel Ward went down in this one.
Cam Newton, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks.
Wow.
See, Cam Newton, he threw 4 picks today.
That happens.
I don't see everybody going off on Cam.
It definitely happens. The great ones do it. You're going to have these kind of games. Now, if you have a great winning record, this one doesn't sting so bad because you're kind of on the verge of being eliminated from the playoffs. But
because Damian Ratley, he's out of bounds, and that was 4th and 6.
So this whole season was just turned upside down anyway, because who would have thought Hugh Jackson would have been fired, into the season? That feels like a move that should have been made during the offseason.
Right.
But obviously
that was the owner. The owner wanted to keep him. Green Bay's down to Arizona. What?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is having a difficult season. Actually, Colin Cowherd, he brought up an interesting stat about Rodgers, because he's an Aaron Rodgers hater too.
Oh, yeah.
So he brings out everything that's bad about him. Since the game against the Cowboys where the Packers beat Dallas
in the playoffs,
he had the great throw to Jared Cook on the sideline to beat the Cowboys, get the game-winning field goal. He's 11-16 as a starter.
Wow.
Since that game.
Wow.
So he says that he is in Matthew Stafford.
Oh, God. Stop it.
That category as far as.
Stop it.
Now, not obviously in his whole career, but since that game, he's saying he's more Matt Stafford than he is Tom Brady.
Stop it. Whew. Boy, when Colin Cowherd don't like somebody, he will find anything.
Yes. Staley Butler says, I got comments on the first half, but not the second one on YouTube. Yeah, again, Staley, I'm not sure, because we're sitting here seeing.
Yeah, I'm seeing comments.
We're seeing comments fly in right now, and they're definitely live because they're reacting to what we're seeing here on the screen.
Yeah, I do apologize.
Oh, here we go. I'm looking at some highlights from other games. The Browns game is done.
Did she subscribe to the YouTube?
Yes. Staley, hopefully you did subscribe. John Bliss says this is where Rod should play. Save Rick Baker. Tyrod, okay.
Oh, I don't understand. I don't know.
Staley says, I'll see you guys next week. We'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in. Gibson said, preach Corey to whatever you were yelling about earlier.
Probably the Browns winning.
Yes. John Hurt Lindy says, looking forward to next week. Thank you, John. Hopefully you meant the show or the Browns. I'm not sure. Either way, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys, all of you who tuned in.
Yes.
Even though you had to sit here through a loss.
And I'm so sorry. If you guys have watching our watch parties, the Browns have broken the streak.
Yes.
This is what I was afraid of. I told G earlier today, this is what I feared. Now we need to have a camera so we can have
the background,
the back room, the pre games. I told him I fear the Browns can make this 8-1 on watch parties because we were 8-0. The Dallas had the upset of the year so far on watch parties
against the Saints.
The Buckeyes are undefeated. The Cowboys are undefeated, and the Browns were undefeated until today. And now it's 8-1 watch parties.
Yep.
Monday nights don't count because.
That's all right, though.
It's nobody that we root for, but we're still having one.
It's going to take a while, for us to get back to 500. We had to keep losing if we're going to get back to 500. So we definitely need the Browns to win then for the sake of that. Keep our watch party streak going.
But it's over.
Yes, the streak has ended, but maybe we can start a new one beginning next week.
Oh, we play Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
So,
he had to have a bad game this week. Are you kidding me?
Carolina next week?
Yeah, so cannot wait to play Superman next week. See you next week, Corey. Ain't that something?
Well, folks, damn.
Dang.
Again, we appreciate everybody who checked us out.
Appreciate everybody.
That's going to wrap it up. Browns lose to the Texans in Houston, 29-13. Mayfield 3 picks, but I felt like he had a pretty good performance aside from that. But there it is. So the all-rookie team loses after a 2-game winning streak. Comes to an end. And check back next week. He'll be here for the pregame show from 11 to 12.
Yep.
Sunday, so turn on those notifications. Hit the subscribe.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys then. So until that time, you had any final thoughts?
Any final thoughts is Browns lose. Not shocked, to be honest with you. Not mad. Mad at the turnovers and the mistakes. But this is what you learn when you're a young team. Not very disappointed at all. Just mad at the mistakes and the miscues. It could have been a closer game if it wasn't for that. Our defense didn't play that bad when a kicker has, was it 5 or 6 field goals?
It ended up being 6, didn't it?
Yeah, 6 field goals. So you can't be mad at that.
6 field goals. Wow.
You can't be mad at that. So
good job for the defense.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next week.
Yes, don't be too mad. It's Super Bowl. These are Super Bowl contenders. You might see Houston in the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. And if you didn't, we would really like if you guys subscribe to our YouTube page. Like and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Smash the button.
Smash the button. We would appreciate it. Also, like and follow Everything Browns Nation on Facebook. That's Producer G.
Yes.
I'm Corey Boyd.
Yes.
We out. Yeah.
Thanks for that comment, Aaron. We appreciate you.